care how you carry yourself, you know. That's between him and God, but all I'm saying is humble yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, all the flamboyancy, that's not, I carry myself the same way, but humble yourself, man.
Skip, what do you make of this?
I was pleasantly amused by what I heard from Davin Bellamy, because here we had complete cultural role reversal. Because just to the point, I've been on television for a long time. Do you know how many times over the years I've heard from white people or from white debaters sitting across from me, these young black stars, they're ruining sports with all their trash talking and taunting. And all of a sudden, here we have the ultimate trash talking taunter who happened to just won the Heisman Trophy, and he happens to be white. And we had a veteran black player from the University of Georgia say, humble yourself. And he's right. Loved it. Good advice.
No.
I think he got humbled last night.
He did.
Just on the football field. That helped. That was a big dose of humility, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with this kid is the same problem with Johnny Manziel. They're both in their own ways overachievers, especially Baker Mayfield, who walked on at Texas Tech and then walked on at Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. And I'm just afraid that's who he is, what he's made of, the way he fuels himself, motivates himself, inspires himself, is to go talk some serious noise before the game. So what upset Davin Bellamy was that the wide receivers come in before the game. They'd gone out early to catch some passes. And he comes over to their line, the receiver line. He's going up and down the line, telling them what he's going to do to all of them. And they're like, what? Who are you? Well, he did win the Heisman Trophy, but he did it to Baylor and he did it to Kansas. These aren't very good teams. He's trash talking them before the game. Mm-hmm. He taunts everyone. He'll taunt you after touchdown passes, after runs. He's in everybody's face. He's in their face half the time last night. He's going to do his windmill run up the flare. And then he's going to throat slash you if you miss a field goal. It's just who he is. Yeah. I don't know if you could ever coach it out of him or counsel it out of him. And is that the guy you want as your NFL franchise quarterback? Somebody's going to have to make a tough call. And again, in the second half last night, I didn't like what I saw on the football field from Baker Mayfield because he started looking smaller and smaller. But the trash talking, I liked what Davin Bellamy said to him. You need to humble yourself. You need to grow up just a little bit here. And I don't know if he's capable, honestly.
I think the thing is, Skip, the biggest thing is, yes, he's a white player, but he plays quarterback, and we don't normally see trash talking coming from that because you get people trying to peel your cap. And so for me, I don't have a problem with anything that he's doing. I mean, now, obviously, the crotch grab, I got a problem with that. But other than that, Skip, I don't have any problem with him talking because guess what? If you talk it, if you sing it, you got to bring it. Now, when you lose, this is what they're going to say. Humble yourself. Skip, I talk more trash than anybody. I had more mouth than a poor hog had butt. But it wouldn't stop me. Give you a prime example. In 1997, we played the Pittsburgh Steelers. We went to their building. You know I talk. They beat us. Oh, they chirping. What you got to say now, big mouth? You ain't talking now? I'm like, hey, after the guy, all the tough questions, they played better than we did. Oh, joy. You know what happened? We had to go back to Pittsburgh for the AFC Championship game. And guess who came out? So as the clock's waning down, who needs Super Bowl tickets? Because your boy Shay got some. You need some? Shut up. No, I ain't going to shut up now. That's what happens. See, Skip, people don't have a problem with you trash talking. Okay? You give it, you take it. People got a problem with Cam showboating, doing this and running around the stadium because when he lose, that's what people have a problem with. I got no problem with whatever it's going to take you to get you where you need to be. How can Baker Mayfield get into that space where he's going to help Oklahoma be the best football team? Skip, they said Michael Jordan would even perceive slights when it didn't even exist because he needed to get riled up because he needed to get to a space where he wanted to kill everybody that wasn't in a Bulls uniform. So however you got to do it, you want to talk, you want to track. Now, he ain't going to be able to go get in line. Like, look, Phillip Rivers talk as much as anybody. But he backs it up.
He does.
And then when people get the best of him, they let him know. Just like when he gets the best of them, he lets them know. When Pittsburgh played New England, and the guy said, well, what he's going to do, he's going to pick Tom Brady off. When Tom Brady threw that touchdown, what did he do, Skip? He ran all the way down the field and got in the guy's face. That's what happens. This sports. And we grow up on the blacktop. I grew up talking. fishing, playing marbles. I've always talked. So I wasn't going to stop once I got to the NFL because that was a part of me. Well, if this is a part of Baker Mayfield, be you. But just know when you lose, this is the kind of backlash that you're going to get. And if you can accept that, so be it. Because you weren't going to stop me talking because you beat me one time. Because guess what? I'll see you again.
Well, Baker said after the game, they won, they can talk. Well, that's all you can say, right?
That's it.
Okay? So do you have a problem with Davin Bellamy yelling at him, humble yourself?
No, because he said he's just like that.
But Bellamy said he's the same way.
Yeah. So if you just like that, I was confused by that comment. I don't got taught. As a matter of fact, hopefully we play against each other. You talking, I'm talking. We got a nice little back and forth going on. Skip, this is who he is. He talked as he walked. You don't walk on and start at quarterback. Go to another major university. Walk on. Start at quarterback. Win the Heisman without having something inside of you.
It's that overachiever underdog
mentality.
But you have to remember, if you're going to do it to inspire you, you're also inspiring them because they came out ready to fight, man.
Skip, you don't think I may stink them upset? Because I'm getting into it with Chester McLaughlin, rest his soul, and Cortez Kennedy and Sam. I'm getting into it with the guys they blocking. But you talking to me, I'm not going to shut up just because I ain't got to block you. So I'm going to get ready to play. I put pressure on my offensive line and all the other offensive players. They better get ready to play because I'm talking it. And I know I was going to get some cheap shots. I know guys are going to try to take me out, but it wasn't going to stop me, Skip, because I was going to keep on talking because that was who I was. And Mike's like, hey, Shannon, be you.
Okay, but I don't think even you brought Phillip Rivers. I don't know if we've ever seen this at quarterback because Phillip Rivers is not mean-spirited. It's good-spirited.
Oh, yeah.
It's just banter. It's just like a little back and forth. You sack him, it's jokey. You know, it's just back and forth. No one takes him very seriously. You don't hear anybody talking after the game about, he said this to me. You know, you don't hear that he inspired anger in the other locker room.
But look at Cam. Now, Clay Matthews says, watch the wheel route. You heard the audio. Watch the Oh, you study film, huh? Oh, watch this. He throws a touchdown. Everybody key. And now, if the guy gets an exception, how is Cam going to take that? That's my only thing is, Skip. I got no problem with anybody trash talking, celebrate, do you. But if you lose, I need you to be man enough and open that cape. I need you to be man enough to run around, answer those questions with the same ferocity in which you ran around the stadium holding up one finger. That's what I need. Don't sulk. Don't pout. Don't talk about, oh, so I guess you love winning. He talking about he hates losing, so I guess you love winning more than everybody else. Got no problem. Do you. I love winning. I hated losing. But you weren't going to stop me talking this because I'm going to shut up. Okay, you got me. Oh, he got me. They got me. Oh, but they got me good. Joy, they got me good. But guess what? I'll be back. I'm quiet today.
If you're going to draft Baker Mayfield and you're going to give him a chance to be your franchise quarterback. If you're going to take him in the first round, and speaking of Phillip Rivers, there have been mock drafts going to the LA Chargers, Baker Mayfield. You're going to have to accept that's what he's made of.
Yeah.
And he's going to occasionally throat slash and crotch grab, and he's always going to talk. And some of his teammates won't always love it because they're going to have to pay the price of it.
Correct. That is correct.
But that's how he gets himself going. That's how he's going to take himself up to a level that maybe he wasn't born physically to pull off.
Well, hopefully, Skip, the throat slashing gestures and the crotch grabbing, hopefully he'll leave that in college because there's a different expectation.
Maybe.
Moving forward. Now, if you want to talk trash, if you want to tell the DB, we picking on you today, or you want to talk about the D-line, or whatever, however you want to do it, Skip, I got no problem with that. But just know how this thing's work. You're going to win some. They're going to win some. And when you give it, you got to be good at receiving it.
Yep.
Because like I said, I'm quiet today. I'll be talking tomorrow. You know.
Well, so will he.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a lot of quarterbacks talk trash to you?
No. Defensive guys. I mean, I talk trash. I don't know, it's something about the Steelers and the Raiders. They just brought out the worst in me, Skip. I told Earl Holmes, I said, you the weak link. We going to take advantage of you. We ain't messing with Joey Porter and those other guys. You. And then he cheap shot at me.
Does Alabama look unbeatable?